Onto this, business owners in the alcohol industry say they may not survive an extended ban on alcohol sales. They're pleading with government to lift some restrictions and to offer financial support to help them keep afloat. The industry was just beginning to recover its losses when government announced another ban to help ease the pressure on the healthcare system as we go through the second wave in South Africa. My colleague Manqoba Mchunu is out and about finding out what this means for liquor wholesalers and outlets. What exactly are people telling you, Manqoba, about how this lockdown is impacting them?
Well, to most of those alcohol traders saying that they are bearing the brunt of the alcohol ban by government, and given this is because so many of them are saying that they simply rely on alcohol sales to put food on the table, and so it has hit hard on many of them because now they are unable to generate any income. And their biggest concern, of course, is that many of the employees that they've hired could lose their jobs as a result of this particular ban, but also many of them worried, of course, how they're going to pay some of those debts, and most especially the issue of rent, that many of these outlets are renting and they will need to pay the landlords for rent. So it's quite a number of issues that they're raising, and of course they're hoping that government will really look into this issue. But I just want to bring in PHILEMON MOJELA from a TAVERN here in Tembisa. Of course, he's also affected too. Baba, how have you been affected? I know that your business has also been shut down, but what does this mean for you as a business?
It's bad. It's bad, really bad, because the last lockdown made me to get loan from the bank, and I'm still paying that loan to buy stock. And even though SAB and Distel do give me stock on credit, and I'm still owning Distel and SAB for that stock, and most of the stock, as I did check, that 2 days after the lockdown, they will be expiring now in January, and the rest will be expiring in February. If the government extends the lockdown beyond the 15th, then we'll be dead, because I will be owing the suppliers more than 20,000 rand.
And you also have employees, 9 of them, understand. What happens then?
I had 7 employees. 2 were the securities. One of them came last week to ask 500 rand for the money to go and do the gymming because he's a bouncer. And then the other 5 are ladies. Most of them, they do have 2 children each, and they go to school. They said they were planning to buy school fees, school uniform, and pay some of the transport for their children this month, because the school will be opening very late, around 27 or this month. So now they use the money during December, hoping that they'll be still working on the 27th. So now they're off. They don't know what to do now.
Okay. Baba, I'll just have to hold it there because I also want to bring in Ntimane, who's from the liquor traders formations. Baba, if I can just like you to come in here. Of course, you recall that the liquor traders associations of South Africa have now written a letter to government asking for government to relook and consider the alcohol ban. Of course, they're saying that it has really been difficult for some of these local traders, and they also want government to look into the issue of the UIF TERS and to extend that particular process. But let me bring in quickly Lucky, of course, many of your members quite concerned about this ban. What are you hearing from them?
Look, the concern is real on the ground, and we're very worried about the economic consequences that these taverns are going to face, especially the 250,000 livelihoods that are at stake. All we are calling for from our government is to really consider a financial package that is going to cushion against the blow of this lockdown. But importantly, we are calling on the President to seriously consider the issue of balancing livelihoods. You know, on the 6th of January, the expectation that we have as Taverns Association and our members on the ground is that we should be able to be allowed back in to operate. But we're not saying this in arrogance. We understand the sensitivities around the COVID-19 surges that we're experiencing as a country. But we are then saying that let's look at a way in which we can balance the issue of lives and livelihoods. We think that is something that can be achieved with collaborative effort between ourselves and government, so that we are able to sustain these livelihoods that are at stake as we speak.
So you've also supporting that submission that was made by the Liquor Traders Association. Of course, you work closely with them. So what is it that you're asking government?
So the Liquor Traders Association of South Africa, which represent independent liquor traders in the country, with 15,000 jobs that they support, they are calling on government to consider the issue of off-premise of liquor, meaning that the government should allow them to sell liquor over a 7-day period so that they are able to support their families. But also the 7-day period allows for people to enjoy liquor at the comfort of their own home, which further supports government efforts in fighting against the pandemic. So as taverns as well, we are prepared to operate as off-premise so that our patrons are not sitting in our taverns but are able to come and buy and enjoy liquor at the comfort of their own home. So we feel that this will be a right move, as it will be able to balance the issue of lives as well as livelihoods.
Well, the President is expected, of course, to clarify the state of disaster in the coming days. What is your expectations in terms of the lifting of the alcohol ban?
Our expectation is that the government is going to hear our pleas. 250,000 jobs are on the line in the tavern sector. 1 million jobs are on the line in terms of the entire alcohol value chain. We believe that the President will be able to make a calculated move that will be able to balance the issue of lives and livelihoods. We have got confidence in him that he's going to do the right thing come the 15th of January or on or before that.
Okay. Thank you very much, Lakinti Mane, who speaks on behalf of liquor traders formations. Of course, they are saying that they are hoping that government will listen to their pleas, and they are saying that they want government to reconsider the ban.
Thank you very much.